What if I told you that one man murdered at least 49 women, and maybe as many as 90, while leading an ordinary life as a husband and coworker? For over 2 decades, the mystery haunted Washington state. This is the story of Gary Ridgway, the man known as the Green River Killer, one of America's most notorious serial killers. It all began in July 1982. 2 bodies were discovered near the Green River in Washington state. Over the next few weeks, more bodies turned up in surrounding areas. Police realized they were dealing with a serial killer targeting vulnerable women, many of them sex workers and runaways. Gary Ridgway had a chilling routine. He approached his victims under the guise of kindness or safety. Once alone, he would strangle them, often using ligatures like ropes or belts. After killing them, he dumped their bodies in wooded areas, remote fields, and near the Green River itself. Ridgway would sometimes return to the bodies, revisiting the crime scenes in a deeply disturbing act of control. Investigators later described him as a psychopath. Outwardly normal, a quiet man who worked as a truck painter, had a family, and went to church. But beneath the surface, he was a cold-blooded killer. The Green River Killer investigation was massive. By the mid-1980s, police were overwhelmed with over 40 victims. In 1984, Gary Ridgway was identified as a suspect. He was questioned, but Ridgway passed a polygraph test. Lacking concrete evidence, the case went cold. Years passed. Families of victims waited for answers, but the Green River Killer seemed to have vanished. In 2003, Gary Ridgway pleaded guilty to 48 counts of aggravated first-degree murder. He made a deal to avoid the death penalty by providing details about his crimes. During his confession, he claimed to have killed as many as 90 women. Ridgway was sentenced to 49 life terms without parole, ensuring he would spend the rest of his life in prison. While the Green River Killer's story is chilling, it's important to remember the women who were lost. They were daughters, sisters, and mothers. Many were targeted because they were vulnerable, but they deserve to be remembered, not forgotten. The Green River case changed how law enforcement approaches serial killer investigations. It highlighted the importance of DNA technology and cold case persistence. The story has also inspired books, films, and documentaries, ensuring the victims' stories live on while exposing the mind of one of America's most prolific killers. Gary Ridgway's story is a terrifying reminder of the evil that can hide in plain sight. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories. And remember, justice for the victims should never be forgotten. Thank you for watching.